Welcome to my crystal series, episode 1. Today I'll be speaking about how crystals work, so keep watching. So the first thing that you need to know if you want to understand how crystals work is that everything is energy. If you were to break everything down, you would be able to see the different energetic ripples and wavelengths emanating from people, plants, and things. If you were to look at your hand under a microscope, it would no longer look so solid. It would look like atoms and molecules and a lot of space between them. And then these molecules would be bouncing off of each other, creating energy, which then creates vibrational frequency. And so everything gives off energy. You have energy in your body, you're made up of energy, and you have a vibrational frequency that's very different from, say, the energy given off from a light bulb. Crystals are working in a similar way. Crystals have a ripple of energy that ripple out from them, and they can affect living beings around them, essentially. So there are many different crystals, and they all have different vibrational frequencies that help with different things in the mental level, emotional level, and physical level, and also help to manifest certain things into our lives. So the second thing that you need to know if you want to understand how crystals work is the law of resonance. For example, if you had two guitars in one room and you plucked, say, an A string of one guitar chord, that same string on the other guitar across the room would start to vibrate and move because it's the same vibrational frequency, the same resonance. So the same thing happens with this oscillation process. There's been an experiment done where they had two clocks in the same room, and at first their pendulums would be going at different rates and rhythms. After a while, these two pendulums, these two clocks, would start to go in the same pattern, so they would synchronize. So it's the same thing with crystals. When we have a crystal close to us in our aura, our body starts to resonate at a similar vibrational frequency to that crystal, starting to bring that into our body and make those changes. That's essentially a way to understand how crystals work and how crystal healing works. For example, in crystal healing, you have 7 different crystals for the 7 different chakras, and you place them on the 7 energy centers, and the crystals start to bring back into balance through the oscillation process those energy centers within the body. Your body starts to become like a sponge, absorbing the healing energy from those crystals, balancing and aligning itself. So the third thing you need to know about crystals, if you want to understand them, is about the aura, the body's magnetic field. So you have your own magnetic field that expands from you, and it's been measured to be about 1.5 meters all around, and it can fluctuate. It can be smaller and larger at different times. So you're essentially in this ball of energy, of your own energy, and you have your own vibrational frequency that you give off. And when you have a crystal within your aura, then your aura is starting to pick up the energetic frequency of the crystal, and you're starting to absorb the healing energy and properties of this crystal, just like the oscillation process, and you start to become into resonance with it. And what also happens is that you can start to learn the lessons or the things that you need to learn in order to be able to embody the vibrational frequency that the crystals give out. So if, for example, you're working with a rose quartz, that's quite a common one, it's a heart-opening one, it's about self-love. What you might notice is that actually you might have more awareness of the places and times when you have less self-love, and it will help to teach you how to be more compassionate to yourself. And so, as I mentioned, there are crystals for so many different things, and they all work in slightly different ways, and that's for you to explore. So there you have it, 3 main things that you need to know in order to be able to understand how crystals work. And in my next video of the crystal series, I'm going to be showing you how to feel the energy of a crystal and how to connect with the energy of a crystal. So keep a lookout for that one. If you enjoyed this video, you can click subscribe and the bell to receive notifications of new videos. If you received clarity or insight from this video, I'd love to hear from you. You can comment below. And follow me on Instagram. I often go live, so if you have questions, you can save them up and catch me when I'm live. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I look forward to connecting to you again soon.